the LG V20 user here, and today I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts depend on the Apple iPhone XS. So Apple has announced the next generation iPhones today. So the next iPhones are now here. So today I'm gonna be talking about the iPhone XS in this video here. What a crazy ass name for a fucking phone. I mean, shit. It says welcome to the big screens. Okay, so here's the two iPhones next to each other. This is the XS and this is the XS Max right here. It's gonna be fucking hard for me to say that because it's a tongue twister, you know what I'm saying? So it says Super Retina in 2 sizes, including the largest display ever on an iPhone, even faster Face ID, the smartest, most powerful chip in a smartphone, and a breakthrough dual camera system. iPhone XS is everything you love about iPhone taken to the extreme. So this iPhone has a big ass screen on it. Y'all guys can pre-order the iPhone starting on Friday, and it'll be available to everyone next Friday, the 21st. So be on the lookout for that, alright? And you guys can watch the keynote if you guys want, alright? So it's a new generation of iPhone. Super Retina and a big and bigger. Super Retina and bigger and big and bigger. The custom OLED displays on iPhone XS deliver the most accurate color in the industry, HDR and true blacks. And iPhone XS Max has our largest display ever on an iPhone. So this is 2 iPhones right there. The iPhone XS has a 5.8 inch display, and the iPhone XS Max has a 6.5 inch display. Holy fucking hell, man. And they compared to the iPhone 8 Plus right there and the iPhone 8. So yeah, all screens make all the difference, and they both have notches on it this year. So yeah. Exceptional materials, the most durable glass ever in a smartphone, a beautiful new gold finish achieved with a atomic level process, precision machined surgical grade stainless steel bands, and a new level of water and dust resistance. So that's a win. So here's the phone right here. I'm not sure which one is which. Surgical grade stainless steel. We use a special Apple design alloy that precisely machined to create structural bands in 3 finishes. Wireless charging. The glass back allows iPhone XS to charge wirelessly, and it charges even faster than iPhone X. It has PVD color process, gold and space gray finishes used in advanced physical vapor deposition process on the stainless steel bands with colors and reflectivity that beautifully complements the glass. Alright. Advanced Face ID. Security is simple when your face is your password. You can, unlike your iPhone, log into apps and pay for things with a glance. It's the most secure facial authentication ever in a smartphone, and now it's even faster. So that's good there. What the hell just happened, dude? So man, this shit's trippy. So the new iPhones have an A12 Bionic chip in there. So this is the smartest, most powerful chip in a smartphone with our next generation neutral engine for amazing augmented reality experiences, incredible portraits with depth control and speed and fluidity in everything you do. So that's good. So it has a So this A12 Bionic chip is up to 50% faster graphics performance, up to 15% faster performance cores, and up to 50% faster power usage and efficiency cores. Okay, as an 8-core neutral engine, advanced image signal processor, advanced performance controller. So that's good there. Breakthrough dual camera system. The world's most popular camera is defining a new era of photography when an innovative sensor works with the ISP and neutral engine to help you create photos like never before. Smart HDR. New secondary frames, faster sensor, and the powerful A12 Bionic chip bring more highlight and shadow detail to your photos, so that's good. Larger and deeper pixels. A new sensor creates better image fluidity, greater color accuracy, and reduced noise in low light shots. So that they're talking about the camera here. Enhanced bokeh effect. Portrait mode. Photos look even more professional thanks to a sophisticated background blur. Alright. All new depth control. Now you can adjust the depth of field in portrait after you shoot. That's pretty cool there. So this is the I'm sure what iPhone this is. This is one of the iPhones. So they have dual cameras on back, dual 12 megapixel camera, so that's one. It has an f1.8 aperture wide-angle lens, f2.4 telephoto lens, two times faster sensor for smart HDR across your photos, portrait mode for depth control, and 4K vids up to 60 frames per second. So that is a win, alright? Oh, I'm actually going up instead of going down. It has true depth camera, f2.2 wide angle lens, portrait mode, 1080p video, and up to 60 frames. And this iPhone XS delivers gigabit class LTE for super fast download speeds and up to 512 gigabytes of storage, making this our highest capacity iPhone yet. Holy Jesus Christ! These new iPhones have 512 gigabytes of storage. That's a win. You obviously cannot expand that storage, so 512 gigabytes is all you get on the iPhone here. They're taking the pace from the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 here with the storage, because the Galaxy Note 9 is available in 2 storage options. The iPhone, I don't know how many storage options they are, I'm not sure. 512 gigs is the highest one. So that's pretty cool, and obviously they got the notch there. No other phone is like iPhone. Every decision that goes into iPhone makes it stand out. It makes it stand apart from the way it's made to the way we build it, and privacy and security from the start, and to the innovative ways we recycle its components. So it has a Super Retina display there. It's an OLED display. That's pretty cool. These are the screenshots right here. The XS Max is on the left, and the XS is on the right. Dude, I'm having a hard time saying that, so excuse me if I have a hard time saying that, because it's a fucking tongue twister. XS, it's you know. So the iPhone XS Max has a 6.5-inch Super Retina display. It's an OLED. The pixel resolution on the iPhone XS Max is 2688 by 1242. Holy fuck. And it's 458 ppi there. So they got these weird ass resolutions again. I know that the fucking Apple coming with this weird ass resolutions, dude. Weird, man. And then the iPhone XS on the right has a 5.8 inch display, super retina. It's OLED display as well. It has a pixel resolution of 2436 by 1125 pixels, with also 458 ppi there, right? So yeah, a super bright retina and bright and bigger and super retina and bigger and bigger and big and bigger on all-screen design gives you a large, beautiful canvas for everything you love to do. And the iPhone XS Max makes it massive with a screen that measures 6.5 inches, our largest display ever on an iPhone. You guys can also compare iPhone sizes. This is the iPhone XS Max on the left. iPhone 8 has a 5.5 inches. I forget what the a 5-inch display on the iPhone 8. I'm not sure what the that's the iPhone X. That's a 5.8 inch display. 8 Plus. Dude, the iPhone SE. That thing fucking, yo, that's the iPhone SE on the left, dude. This thing fucking shits on the iPhone SE, shits all over it. So, you guys can also compare the screen sizes there. That's pretty nice. It's a custom built OLED. The OLED panels in the iPhone XS allows for an HDR display with the industry best color accuracy, true blacks, and remarkable brightness and control. Brightness and contrast. They are the sharpest displays with the highest pixel densities on any Apple device. I believe it. Dude, that shit's pretty dope right there. What's that wallpaper? That shit's trippy as hell. It has a 1,000,000 to 1 contrast ratio, wide color gamut, with system-wide color management, so that's pretty cool. The best color accuracy in the industry. Advanced color management automatically displays your content in one color, so everything you look at looks beautiful. Damn, they got the Jurassic Park on there. Oh, dang. Is that a game, dude? I think, yeah, it's a game. It should be able on Android. Or, I don't know if it's a game or a movie or something. It might be a movie or something. I think it's a movie or so. I thought it was a game, so it's available on iTunes, so it's probably a movie, I guess. It has HDR10 and wider stereo sound, with support for Dolby Vision and HDR10 titles from iTunes, Netflix, and Amazon Prime Video. Movie night comes to iPhone. So this is a movie. This Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is a movie. So that's pretty cool there. If you guys are a fan of Jurassic World and all that, you know, check it out. It's a giant ass dinosaur. Wider stereo playback makes it sound great, and your HDR for that, even as you captured before, will have a 60% greater dynamic range. True Tone, a 6-channel light sensor, subtly adjust the white balance on screen to match the color temperature of the light around you, so images on the display looks as natural as on a printed page, or easier on your eyes. So that's pretty good. A new level of water resistance. Alright, let's check this out. It says the most durable glass in a smartphone, sealed in precision, fitted with the surgical grade stainless steel band, helps create a more water resistant enclosure, up to 2 meters for 30 minutes. iPhone XS even resists spills from coffee, tea, soda, and more. I wonder if it resists alcohol spills, yeah, like beer and liquor and all that. So this new iPhone has a better water resistance. Y'all guys can put this one up to 2 meters of water for 30 minutes, so that's pretty cool. I think it still has the IP68 water resistant. So it says no home button, no problem. You can go anywhere you need to go with a few simple actions. It has an action center there, the action center, whatever it's called, the control center. You guys want to see how this thing works? Let's check it out. So, what's that do? It says from any app, a single swipe up from the bottom takes you home. So that's it. So that's how y'all guys do it there on the iPhone there. So if you guys didn't know how to do that or whatever, there's the control panel. Y'all guys have all this stuff there. You guys got, you know, your toggles, your screen mirroring and all that, brightness and all that. Let's check out Face ID, shall we? Face ID, your face is your password. Security made simple. Face ID reinvented the way we unlock, log in, and pay. Some of our most sophisticated technologies, the TrueTap camera system, the secure enclave, and the neutral engine makes it the most secure facial authentication ever in the smartphone, and even faster and easier to use. Excuse me. Adaptive recognition. Face ID uses advanced machine learning to recognize changes in your appearance. Wear a hat, put on glasses. It even works with many types of sunglasses. Alright? Do more with a glance. Face ID does much more than unlock your iPhone, so you can forget about typing usernames and passwords. Now all it takes is a look. Unlock in an instant. The advanced secure enclave and new algorithms make Face ID even faster, so you'll love it even more. You know, after play it. I don't know what it did there. Interesting. There's Face ID there, so you can log into different apps and stuff like that. It says log into your apps and accounts. Face ID works with the apps you already use, from banking and health apps to lock notes and private documents. I'll play for this game. Apple Pay in stores. They need to take out your wallet. Just hold your iPhone up to the reader. It's actually more secure than using your physical card. Alright. Apple Pay in apps and online. It's never been easier to pay for a ride, buy your next favorite pair of sneakers, or send cash to a friend in messages. The technology behind simplicity, the innovative technology in the TrueDepth camera system works together in real time to recognize you in an instant. So they're talking about cameras here. Dot projector, more than 30,000 invisible dots are projected onto your face to build your unique facial map. Infrared camera. An infrared camera reads the dot pattern, captures the infrared image, and sends the data to the secure enclave in the electronic chip to confirm the match. Flood illuminator. Invisible infrared light helps identify your face even when it's dark. So that's pretty cool. So if it's dark outside and you guys need to get to your iPhone, you got you covered with that as well. So we were talking about the Face ID, now I'm talking about the electronic chip there. The smartest, most powerful chip ever this A12 Bionic, the smartest, most powerful chip in a smartphone. A whole new level of intelligence, the A12 Bionic with their next generation neutral engine delivers incredible performance that uses real-time machine learning to transform the way you experience photos, gaming, augmented reality, and more. Apple designed CPU 2 performance cores tackle heavy computeral tasks, and the 4 efficiency cores take on everyday tasks. A new performance controller dynamically divides work across these cores, harnessing all 6 when a power boost is needed. Two performance cores up to 15% faster, 4 efficiency cores up to 50% lower power. Apple designed GPU, a new 4th core and lossless memory compression brings big gains in graphic performance to games, video editing, and visual demanding apps. Has 4-core GPU, graphics performance up to 50% faster, and has Metal 2 optimized. Not sure what that is. Apple designed neutral engine. Our neutral engine is built for advanced real-time machine learning. That means iPhone XS can recognize patterns, make predictions, and learn from experience similar to the way we do. The neutral engine is incredibly fast, able to perform 5 trillion operations per second. It's incredibly efficient, which enables it to do all the new things in real time, and it's incredibly smart, so you can do the things like jump right into immersive AR experiences and quickly find all your pictures of dogs or babies. We've also opened the neutral engine up to the Core ML platform so developers can bring powerful real-time machine learning to their apps. Learning that happens right on your iPhone, has 8-core architecture, 5 trillion operations per second. Core ML runs up to 9 times faster. Advanced ISP, the image signal processor, that's what it stands for, features a redefined depth engine which captures extraordinary detail in portrait mode, and with smart HDR you'll notice greater dynamic range in your photos. A12 Bionic in action. The processing power and intelligence of A12 Bionic makes iPhone XS incredibly capable. But the chip was also designed with efficiency in mind, so when you put all that power into play, you still get great battery life. Rear camera AR, faster detection of flat surfaces in a scene, lets you jump right into immersive augmented reality experiences. Front camera AR, apps can use true depth camera and A12 Bionic chip to create rich detailed backgrounds and generate 3D effects. Immersive gaming. The new GPU makes all kinds of games, especially 3D graphic intensively gameplay, faster and more fluid. iPhone has never been this much fun. Smart HDR, the enhanced ISP processes even more data from the camera sensor, which gives you greater dynamic range with better motion tracing, excellent noise reduction in low light, and more. Advanced Face ID. The true depth camera and neutral engine works together to recognize you even if you put on a hat, wear a beard, or wear glasses. Expressive me emoji. Together the A12 Bionic and true depth camera tracks more than 50 facial muscles to make me emoji that move and react like you. So it has the emoji thing on here again, but they call it me emoji. Interesting. Let's talk about the cameras here. I know this is a long video. Dual cameras say hello to a new era of photography. Sensors, processors, algorithms, and an innovative dual camera system integrates the ISP and neutral engine. An advanced algorithm unlocks new creative possibilities and help you capture incredible photos. What the fuck, yo? That dude said like, yo, shit's fucking crazy, dude. Shit's all fucking weird, yo. What the fuck? I'm not hating on the dude saying, I'm just saying, like, what the fuck, though. Smart HDR leveraging multiple technologies like faster sensors and enhanced ISP advanced algorithm. Smart HDR brings more highlight and shadow detail into your photos. I don't know, that chick got a fucked up haircut, dude. Her haircut looks all fucked up, but that's just me. Bokeh and depth control. iPhone XS has even more sophisticated bokeh or background blur for stunning portraits. And all-new depth control lets you adjust the depth of field after your shoot. Enhanced portrait mode selfies. The true depth camera generates a precise depth map to keep you in focus against a blurred background. Depth control lets you adjust the shot. Unless you adjust the depth of field after you shoot. More low light detail. The camera sensors features deeper, larger pixels. Deeper to improve image fidelity, and larger to allow more light to hit the sensor. The result even better lit photos. I don't know what that guy's doing, but what the fuck he's doing. Sharper action shots, faster sensors, smart HDR, and zero shutter light combined to let you freeze a moment in time with more highlight and shadow detail. Yeah, that shit's foggy as fuck. Yeah, I don't know where this is at, but dude, shit's foggy as fuck. 4K video and wider stereo playback. iPhone XS shoots the highest quality videos of any smartphone with better low light performance, extended dynamic range, and videos up to 30 frames per second, stereo recording, and stereo playback with wired sound separation. A picture is worth a trillion operations. The iPhone XS dual camera system, harness the unprecedented power of the neutral engine and its ability to perform 5 trillion operations per second. Together with the Apple designed ISP, it works like the world's fastest photographer assistant to help turn your pictures into showstoppers. Here's just a fraction of what the camera system considers even before you shoot. Face detection. In portrait mode, the neutral engine uses machine learning to analyze data from the camera sensor, quickly distinguishing faces in the frame. Facial landmarking. Once a face is detected, facial landmarking allows iPhone to apply creative portrait lighting effects to your subject. Depth mapping. The ISP advanced depth engine combines with segmentation data from the neutral engine accurately separates your subject from the background. More control over your image. Portrait mode captures depth information that lets you adjust the depth of field and add creative portrait lighting effects. All new depth control when editing portrait videos. When editing portrait photos, simply slide to adjust the depth of field. Portrait lighting. In portrait mode, just swipe to try different lighting effects for after you shoot. Do 12 megapixel cameras on back. They are f1.8 aperture wide-angle lens, f2.4 aperture further lens, dual optical image stabilization, and 4K videos up to 60 frames per second. 7 megapixel true depth front-facing camera. So yeah, it's been 7 megapixels since what the iPhone, since what the iPhone 6 or something like that. It has f2.2 wide-angle lens, all new video stabilization, 1080p video up to 60 frames for portrait, selfies, in-emoji, and me emoji. Alright. How to shoot an iPhone. You guys can learn how to shoot on the iPhone. If you guys want to shoot on the iPhone, have a picture the world should see, upload it to the Instagram with the hashtag shoot on iPhone. If you guys want to do that, go ahead and do that. That was the camera, and now we're going to do the iPhone thing. We're going to do specs, and we'll be out of here. This is a long video here, but only iPhone, no other phone is like iPhone. Only when hardware and software are designed together, they can truly work together. Apple teams design the world's best products with the most innovative displays, chips, cameras, operating systems, and services. But just as important, the team collaborates so it's all the components of iPhone work together efficiently and beautifully. While this might seem like an obvious way to work, no other smartphones made this way, and it makes all the difference. It means that the camera team can work with the chip team to leverage the power of the A12 Bionic. So that when you frame a shot, the ISP and neutral engine identify faces in the frame, detect specific features, and optimize for lighting, white balance, and more before you even tap the shutter. This is the kind of stuff you would never know is happening. You just see the result and the shot you wanted with more detailed, true to life color, dynamic range than you would have thought possible from a smartphone. Or the battery life, the simplicity of Apple Pay and AR like you've never seen before. We believe privacy is a fundamental human right. This is one of our core principles at Apple. It's why we designed iPhone from the ground up to keep your personal information private and secure. And it's one of the things that sets iPhone apart. For an example, every new iPhone comes with Face ID, the most secure facial authentication ever in a smartphone. The data is used to identify you is encrypted and protected by the secure enclave. That's a discrete part of the chip, so your data can't be accessed by iOS or apps, and it isn't stored on Apple servers or back to iCloud. Instead, it stays on your device where it belongs. The same principle holds true for Apple Pay, which is even more secure than using your physical card. A map which takes data needed for navigation, routing, and associates it with random identifiers so it can't be tied to your Apple ID. The list goes on. In fact, no other smartphone does as much to protect your privacy. And do encryption, ongoing security updates, limit ad tracking. iPhone is built to be used and reused. iPhone is made with exceptional material like surgical grade stainless steel, aerospace grade aluminum, and the most durable glass in the industry. As a result, iPhones last longer and hold a higher percentage of its value than any other smartphone, which is why so many old devices go to friends and family instead of landfills, and that's the best form of recycling there is. And what the fuck is that? When an iPhone finally reaches the end of its lifespan, we recycle every bit of it we can. To do that, we built a sophisticated robot named Daisy. to disassemble user iPhone models into their component parts. This lets us recover more material of a higher purity than with conventional recycling methods, and we can use these materials in new products and return them to the market. Alright, so it's interesting. Apple got a robot named Daisy. Alright. Apple will get back, powered by renewable energy with updates. It's new again. Alright. iPhone designed for everyone. We believe everyone should be able to do what they love with iPhone. So we built it that way. The powerful accessibility features that work right out of the box. For example, the voice-over screen reader lets you know what's happening on your iPhone, even if you can't see the screen. Made for iPhone hearing aids, provide outstanding sound quality for calls and music, and you can ask Siri to do all kinds of things with your voice or just by typing. We also give developers the tools they need to make their apps work for the broadest range of people, because technology is most powerful when it empowers everyone. There's so much more to the App Store than great apps. iPhone apps help you be more creative, do more the things you're passionate about, and elevate your everyday experiences. That's why we devote so much time and energy to the App Store. Before a new app or update appears on the App Store, our team gives it a test drive. They help it make sure it does what it says it does, review it for malware and viruses, and confirm the developer has agreed to our strict privacy guidelines. Or Google would. I wonder if Google does that. They should do that. Google should do that if they don't do it already. They should test drive a fucking app before they let it on the fucking Play Store, because Google will let any app on the fucking Play Store. Because Android is open source, Apple is locked down. It's no accident that the world's best apps make their debut on the App Store. Developers love creating apps for the iPhone because we give them the access to the industry's most advanced technologies. They can do much more with the iPhone apps, and you can do so much more with your iPhone. So yeah, that's no accident. That's why the world's best apps make their debut. Like fucking Fortnite made its debut on mobile on the iPhone first, and you can get that. You can get Fortnite right on the App Store. You don't have to fucking do all the crazy shit like you do on Android, man. God damn it. iPhone works beautifully with every other Apple device. Every Apple device you use is connected as part of an ecosystem, so if you have more than one device, it's an amazing experience. It is an amazing experience. Get a phone call and answer it on your Apple Watch. Take a photo with your iPhone and it's right there on your iPad. Create an instant hotspot to share your iPhone cellular connection with your Mac. Open your new AirPods and they automatically pair with your iPhone. You never have to think about it. Just do what you love and it all works automatically. We are here to support you like no other company can. Our support team is built around the idea that sometimes you just want to talk to a real person. One person who is an expert in all things iPhone. We have people like that because we make both the hardware and the software. So whether you need help with setup, a repair, or a software issue, or if you want to learn how to do more with your iPhone, we've got you covered. So it has an in-person support. Visit the Juniors Bar at your favorite Apple store for hands-on help, or check out today at Apple. With inspiring programs happening every day. Online support. It has Apple Care as well. Says every iPhone comes with a year of hardware repair coverage through its limited warranty and up to 90 days of complimentary support. You can extend that with Apple Care Plus, or even get more coverage with Apple Care Plus stuff and Knox. Learn more about what makes iPhone unlike any other. Did y'all guys like any other phone? Did y'all guys learn about privacy, environment, iCloud, accessibility and support? You know, you guys want to check this out? Y'all guys can do that. I'm not gonna go into that because this is a long-ass video as it is. Tech specs on the iPhone. I was talking about the iPhone XS here. This is the iPhone X. So yeah, this is the iPhone XS on the left, iPhone XS Max on the right. Alright. They're available in 3 colors. They look nice, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they look nice. I was a fan of the iPhone 10. I was a fan of the iPhone X. I was a fan of that. If I were to get an iPhone, that would have been the iPhone I would get as the iPhone 10, because I think it looks nice. Even though I'm not a fan of the notch, I think the best phone that has a notch is the Essential phone, in my opinion. These iPhones are available in gold, space gray, and silver. Capacities, they're available in 64 gigs, 256 gigs, and 512 gigs. So, yeah. So 512 gigabytes is new this year. So that's a fucking win. The weight, size, and weight, the height of the iPhone XS is 6. The height of the iPhone XS is 5.65 inches. The width is 2.79 inches, and the depth is 0.30 inches. The iPhone XS weighs 6.24 ounces. The iPhone XS Max on the right is 6.2 inches height, 3.5 inches width, and 0.30 inches depth. And the iPhone XS Max weighs 7.34 ounces. Your displays are 5.8 inches on the XS and 6.5 inches on the XS Max. They both have Super Retina HD displays. They both have OLED displays, HDR displays. Pixel resolutions is 2436 by 7. On the iPhone XS, it's 2436 by 1125, 458 ppi. Then on the iPhone XS Max is 2688 by 1242 pixel at 458 ppi, and they both have 1:1 contrast ratio, and it's typical. Alright. Both models, true depth. God damn it, true tone display, wide color display, 3D touch, of course, 625 brightness thing, whatever, fingerprint resistant. I can't pronounce the O word. Support for display of multiple languages and characters simultaneously. Flash and water resistance IP68 under IEC standard. Y'all got some summary of your iPhone up to 2 meters of water for 30 minutes is still IP68 water and dust resistance A12 bionic chip. It has a neutral engine in there. Cameras, dual 12 megapixel wide angle and telephoto cameras, wide angle f1.8 aperture. Telephoto is f2.4. Shoot time optical zoom, digital zoom up to 10 times. Portrait mode with advanced bokeh and depth control. Portrait lighting with 5 effects. Dual optical image stabilization, 6 element lens, dual quad LED three-tone flash with slow sync. It's interesting. Panorama sapphire crystal lens cover. Backside illumination sensor. High rate IR filter. Autofocus with focus pixels. Tap to focus with focus pixels. Smart to HDR for photos. Wide color capture for photos and live photos. Local tone mapping. Advanced red eye correction. So if you guys are drunk and take a picture, it will correct that too. Auto image stabilization. Burst mode, timer mode, photo geotagging image formats: video recording 4K at 24, 30, and 60, 1080p at 30 and 60, 720p at 30, extended dynamic range for video up to 30 frames, optical image stabilization for video, 2x zoom, zoom up to 6x, quad LED 210 flash, slow mo video support for 1080p at 120 frames and 240, time lapse for stabilization, cinematic video stabilization, continuous autofocus, take 8 megapixel still shots while recording 4K, playback zoom, video geotagging, video formats, stay your recording. True that this is the front facing camera. It's 7 megapixels on the front. It has an f2.2 aperture lens. It has portrait mode with advanced bokeh and depth control, portrait lighting with 5 effects, in-emoji and mirror-emoji 1080p video recording at 30 frames to 60 frames, smart HDR for photos, extended dynamic range for video at 30 frames, cinematic video stabilization, wide color capture for photos and live video, retina flash, background illumination sensor, auto image stabilization, burst mode, exposure control, timer mode, Face ID, Apple Pay, and of course it's going to AT&T, T-Mobile, Sprint, Verizon, and all the prepaid carriers. Cellular and wireless has all those bands there. It's LTE. All models it has gigabit class LTE. It has 802.11 AC Wi-Fi and 2x2 there. Bluetooth 5.0 and NFC with reader mode. Location has GPS, digital compass, Wi-Fi, cellular, iBeacon, micro location, video calling, FaceTime. Of course, has FaceTime, audio, voice over LTE, Wi-Fi calling, audio playback, video playback, Siri, external buttons and connectors. Power and battery up to they both have built-in rechargeable lithium-ion batteries, wireless charging with Q charger, charge via USB to computer system or power adapter, sensors, Face ID, barometer, 3-axis gyro, accelerometer, proximity, ambient light sensor, operating system iOS 12 of course, accessibility, built-in apps. Whoa, there's all these apps built into the iPhone here. Free apps from Apple, headphones, AirPods with lightning connector, SIM card, dual SIM, Nano or eSIM. iPhone XS and iPhone XS Max are not compatible with existing micro SIM cards. Hearing aids there, mail attachment support system requirements. And then Apple ID, internet access, syncing with iTunes on the Mac or PC requires Mac OS 10, 11, 6 or later, or PC's Windows 7 or later, iTunes 12.8 or later on Mac, and iTunes 12.9 or later on PC. Free download from iTunes.com/download. Environment requirements, languages. In the box, you guys get the iPhone with iOS 12, of course, AirPods with lightning connector, lightning to USB power adapter, and documentation. So you standard stuff with the iPhone there. So both iPhones will have that. And all that right there. So yeah, man. God damn. So pretty much both iPhones, they have pretty much the same features in it. pretty much, you know what I'm saying, except for the iPhone XS has a 5.8 inch display, and the iPhone XS Max has a 6.5 inch display, which is the biggest display ever on an iPhone. They both look similar. They both have dual cameras. They both have the notch, of course. These phones look very nice. Like I said, they look like the iPhone 10, but it has better internals. And like I said, I was a fan of the iPhone 10. I was a fan of that. So I'm a fan of these iPhones. You know what I'm saying? So if I were to get an iPhone, this would be the one I'd, you know, try or whatever. If I were to use an iPhone, I'm not a fan of the I hate iOS, but I did like the iPhone 10. So this I didn't like the notch though, but I did like the iPhone 10 though. So. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's all pretty much it there, guys. So if you guys enjoy this video, hold on, let's see about pricing. So these are prices on the iPhone. On the iPhone prices here. Before I go, I'm gonna show you guys the prices. So the iPhone XS is coming. Pre-order start on Friday, and it'll be available to everyone next Friday, the 21st. iPhone XS is $9.99, and the iPhone XS Max is $10.99. I'm assuming that's for the low. I'm assuming that's for the 64GB version. So yeah. Well, and also, like I said, what you guys get in the box is the AirPods, iPhone, right into USB power adapter. So yeah, these iPhones will be available starting next Friday. Pre-order start Friday at 12:01 Pacific Daylight Time. So that's about 3:01 a.m. here on the East Coast. That's what the phone look like. The iPhone XS Max looks big as fuck. Yo, that phone looks big on the website here. I bet it looks big as fuck in person. So yeah, this is a long ass video, guys, but yeah, so if you guys watch the whole thing, hashtag teamiphone in the comments. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, guys. It really helps me out a lot. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.